Recruiting for the right candidate for a role within manufacturing and operations is very specific to the position you're hiring for. It's critical to identify a few of the very different capacities in which they're going to operate. Hi, I'm Dave Holtzman, President of Search Solution Group. Today we're talking recruiting for manufacturing and operations. Search Solution Group partners with hundreds of companies in the manufacturing space. We know how to recruit for these clients because we understand both the responsibilities and the challenges that manufacturing companies have when hiring for key positions. Recruiting for the right candidate for a role within manufacturing and operations is very specific to the position you're hiring for. Plant manager jobs, for example, are one of the most critical leadership roles in a manufacturing organization. When you're undertaking a search for a plant manager, it's critical to identify a few of the very different capacities in which they're going to operate. Also important to consider are things like plant size, the type of plant, and does the plant specialize in different areas such as chemical, food, automotive, what type of specific manufacturing does the plant do? All of these things are important to understand when recruiting for the right candidate. These roles have multiple responsibilities, so it's vitally important to understand the type of work they're doing on a day-to-day basis, which involves production, financial performance, and safety. Plant manager roles are just one of many within manufacturing and operations. Other examples would be engineering, quality, continuous improvement, and various leadership positions. From a leadership perspective, we're talking about roles with titles like Operations Manager, VP of Operations, and Director of Operations. Because these roles generally overlap with management and leadership functions, it's important to understand their specific responsibilities. It's critical to figure out what's important to you and your company, and what's important to your team. Do you need someone with a strong manufacturing background, a strong sales background, or a strong finance background? Or do you need someone who has a little bit of all three? With operations roles, the soft skills really are very important. You really want to get a feel for someone's personality and how they're going to mesh with your already established team. Of course, culture is vitally important, and you need to consider, are you looking to build a culture from scratch or continue the culture that you've already worked hard to build through the years? Consider the culture you want to build and how you want somebody to enact that culture. This is vital. So this is what we focus on primarily when we're conducting searches for manufacturing and operations roles, and they've led us to develop a successful formula that's worked time after time when it comes to recruiting within this space.